Well, all of us evolve techniques and habits and quirks that are semi-unique to us. Path of least persistence, maybe. Ever ask, am I the only one who does it this way, or does everyone? Or is it 50-50? It could be the way you put on your strings. Like in my case, I start with the 2 outside strings, work into the 2nd and 5th strings, and then the center 2 strings. Some people do it straight across, 6th to 1st or 1st to 6th. I just don't like it to twist the neck, so I don't stress one side. I try to do it equally, but that's just something I came up with. I don't know what anyone else does. I've seen people string their around the tuners first. I just stick it through and twist, making sure I have plenty of room for it to wrap around. But everybody seems to do it differently. When I started playing, I played A minor, B minor, and F completely wrong because I figured it out myself. But that freed up otherwise occupied fingers to do unusual things. And so I wrote songs I could never have written had I learned the right way. And now they're hard to play because I do play the right way. But I also started using my thumb really early, like immediately when I started playing guitar and bass. And I can get some samba chords and things that way. Very, give you 5 fingers instead of 4. And I like to wake up and compose first thing in the morning while I'm still in a half dream state. As soon as I talk to somebody, that's it. I'm awake. I'm out of the state. Works for me. I don't like mornings, but at least I can get something creative out of it. Just a unique thing to me. I don't know. I never had a tuner of any kind for the guitar, but I was always in the right key because, I don't know, I was 11 years old. I knew that the Beatles song Day Tripper was in E. So I always tuned my guitar to that, and then I could figure out the rest of the strings from the bass one. And another thing I just figured out, I played in a lot of bluegrass bands, and I could sort of pull it off. But at some point I realized if you start your solos on an upstroke, it's 200% easier, maybe 1,000% easier, or maybe you just don't play bluegrass. But I did, so I did, and there you go. And Happy New Week. Well, I kind of call this one, don't talk about it, do it. It's kind of a good motto. Talking about stuff just takes away the motivation and the fire to do it. Just do whatever it is you want to do. Don't tell anybody, don't talk about it, do it. Learning to play is just one piece of the puzzle, part of the total package. Consider when you learn to play, it's not just one direction, and especially not in the band one direction, I hope. But you got to consider, is this song going to be acoustic, electric, solo, band, using a pick or fingers? Every song, you can choose whatever tempo you want. You got to make a decision. I just don't think about it. I just do it, and whatever feels right happens. You can stress out and get an ulcer thinking about stuff. Every song, you got to think of the tempo, but also effects or not. If so, which ones? Maybe slide, wah-wah, fuzz, flange, ebo, just dry, nothing. I like a little flange or a chorus, actually. Sometimes a little slide, but I'm not that good at it, but it's kind of fun to learn. Then it comes to writing. I don't want to just play other people's songs, even though it is kind of a challenge. It's kind of helpful if you learn the good, hard stuff. I write what I wish I was hearing on the radio. And considering most people I know don't like a lot of what I like, it's not surprising going viral isn't a thing with me. But it's mostly pretty honest work, even my songs that are all lies. But it's like, humor. The music part of it is very real. It's not contrived. It's not planned for sales or dumbing it down, the lowest common denominator. I just write a little bit beyond my skill level, so I can hardly play what I write, but it entertains me. But most people don't like what I like, and so you might not like my stuff. So everybody can agree on the Beatles, but, it gets pretty diverse beyond that. So I recommend not thinking about it. Just use the equipment you've got. Play what you feel like, what makes you feel good, learn from your mistakes, make some more mistakes, and then you can learn some more. And that's the name of that tune.